Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was published by EA and developed by Respawn, who are known for the Titanfall game series. Fallen Order has received high praise for deviating from the two previous Battlefront games produced by EA. The game has also had positive feedback about its mechanics, story, fleshed out and likeable characters. We follow the story of Cal Kestis, who was a young Padawan in the Jedi Order during the Clone Wars. Since Order 66 and the fall of the Jedi, Cal has been hiding from the Empire on the planet Bracca, where he works as a scrapper salvaging ships from the Clone Wars. The Empire arrived with the second and ninth sister of the Inquisitors, who are looking for the last of the Jedi. Cal manages to escape their clutches and is rescued by Cere Junda and her partner pilot Grease Dritus in his ship the Stinger Mantis. With the help of Cere, Grease and the cutest droid in Star Wars, BD-1, Cal must go on a perilous journey of adventure to different planets to find and unlock the secrets to rebuilding the Jedi Order, if there's to be any chance of defeating the Empire. First off, I do enjoy playing the Battlefront series, regardless of EA's cock-up with the loot box situation and how they went about it, which thankfully is now ironed out. Battlefront 2's story was somewhat intriguing but too short. Also, the problem was that it didn't integrate the Jedi or Sith into the narrative, which was a big mistake in my opinion. Yeah, you can play Luke for a while, but it wasn't enough and the mechanics were stiff while you played him. Having a story from a Sith perspective and done right would have been great and unique for a Star Wars game. But there you go. With Fallen Order, it seems that EA have listened to the fans. This is definitely the Star Wars game I've been waiting for since Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy and the Knights of the Old Republic. With Fallen Order, we get a properly fleshed out single player campaign story that feels authentic and keeps you emotionally invested from start to finish. The characters are well written and acted. Cal is a very appealing character who you care about and want to succeed. Grease is good and is the comic relief of the game. But the most intriguing character in the game for me is Cere, when you find out she was once a Jedi, and even more so as the game progresses. The graphics are superb, and from the first scene on Bracca you know you're in good hands with Respawn. Regardless if details are up close or from a distance, they are breathtakingly rich and vibrant. The motion capture is fantastic and brings beautiful fluidity to the characters, which definitely helps and adds to the actor's performance. It is great travelling between worlds, it flows so smoothly and there are no load screens. You choose where you want to go, leave the planet, jump to lightspeed, talk with the crew, then drop out of lightspeed and arrive at your destination all in one take. This is so refreshing and it makes the game feel larger. It gives a feeling of real time, that you are travelling to these planets in different parts of the galaxy. Regardless of what difficulty you choose, it is challenging but fair, even on story mode. The in-game mechanics are fantastic. The combat with the lightsaber is very fluid, graceful and perfected to a T. You face off against many different enemies, each with varied gameplay and in many different scenarios, which always makes things engaging and never repetitive. Every time you use a lightsaber it feels impactful, even more so when you break an enemy's attack, take them down with beautiful and varied killer blows. The only irritation I have with the combat system is when you kill stormtroopers or any other humanoid character they never lose limbs, but droids and creatures do. The game is a PEGI 16, so what's the problem? Well, that's my rant over with. There's an incredible sense of progression in Fallen Order. Obtaining and using the double-bladed lightsaber for the first time was so fulfilling that I had a smile on my face and refused to go back to single afterwards. You can do many things with the Force as you gain skills throughout the game, which you are able to acquire and upgrade by using a branch type system. There are puzzles spread throughout the game which are never head scratchers but keep you busy enough and make you feel happy once you've accomplished them. The game has an ingenious way of exploring Cal's backstory, as there are times when you encounter certain situations and have to achieve certain feats to progress in the game. This is done by giving you these wonderful flashbacks before Order 66, where Cal is younger and his master Jara Tapal is teaching him a particular ability in the Jedi training room. You learn the ability, which then helps you with the issue you are facing at that point in the game. Each force power you unlock opens up new areas and possibilities, which in turn gives you the option to backtrack, even to a planet you visited before, to investigate an area that was previously inaccessible. Along the way you find crates which hold various parts to different lightsaber styles and hilts, but it only changes your lightsaber prosthetically. But who cares, as a Star Wars fan it's fun to mix and match them. Also there are different colours for the Mantis and BD-1, all of which are always cool to collect, and it can be challenging to find them all. There have been comparisons made with Fallen Order to the Batman Arkham series and the Dark Souls game series for its combat system, also Metroidvania and the action-adventure game Sekiro for its exploration and progression style. Yeah, there are similarities, but it's certainly not a criticism. I believe it was essential for a game like Fallen Order to have these in-game mechanics to keep the game fun, rewarding and intuitive. My final thoughts on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order are that it has a fantastic story with a very satisfying conclusion. It's very well crafted and brilliantly acted characters which really add weight. The combat is tuned to perfection and has the best lightsaber combat I have ever seen in a game. There are more varied and challenging enemies throughout the game than you could possibly ask for. The mechanics of the game keeps things fresh by giving you new tools to play around with, puzzles and challenges that often enough keep you invested until the very end. The gameplay may not be original and it may be derivative of other titles, but so what? Respawn have outdone themselves, and with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars gameplay and story has never been this much fun and rewarding. Well guys, thanks for watching, I always appreciate it, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed my review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Please do tell me your thoughts on the game down below in the comments. Don't forget to click like, subscribe and all in the notification options, so you'll be kept up to date with my latest reviews. Thanks very much guys, and I'll catch you next time.